In today's video, I'm going to teach you QuickBooks Enterprise, how to close the fiscal year. Closing the fiscal year in QuickBooks Enterprise is a simple but important task because it helps protect your books from accidental changes once your year-end reporting is complete. If you've already reviewed your financial statements and you're ready to lock things down, this process only takes a moment. To get started, go to the top menu and click Company. This is where QuickBooks keeps several company-level settings, including the option you need for closing out the year. Once that menu opens, select Set Closing Date. This feature is designed to help you restrict changes to transactions dated on or before the closing date you choose. When the closing date window appears, enter the date you want to use to close your fiscal year. In most cases, this will be the last day of your fiscal year. After that, set a password. The password adds an extra layer of protection, which is especially useful if multiple people work in the company file. It helps prevent edits to prior period transactions unless someone has authorization to make those changes. This step is important because even a small edit to an old transaction can affect reports that have already been finalized, filed, or shared. By setting the closing date and password, you reduce the risk of unintentional changes and keep your accounting records more consistent, year-to-date, and reliable. Once your new fiscal year begins, QuickBooks automatically handles the year-end rollover in the background. On the first day of the new fiscal year, the system resets all income and expense account balances to 0. That gives you a clean starting point for the new year's activity. At the same time, QuickBooks transfers your net profit or net loss into the retained earnings account. This is a standard accounting process, and QuickBooks does it automatically, so you don't need to manually move those balances yourself. That means once the closing date is set, the software takes care of the core fiscal year transition for you. It's a good idea to make sure everything is reviewed before locking the period, especially if you still expect adjustments from your accountant, but the actual setup is very straightforward, and that's all there is to it. That's how to close the fiscal year in QuickBooks Enterprise.